this wonderful, glorious event, Rashaad Browns.
They would add the Green Lantern. It's like, how you not gonna add the Green Lantern? It's like, you're gonna have to add him. He is part of the Justice League.
Jeez, we're gonna get a Big Mac with this one, dude.
Yeah. So, people get Batman versus Superman. And it's just like, don't worry about how Doomsday looks like, it's not even his final form.
He's gonna grant, in the next 5 years, they're gonna grand slam the box office. Sitting in the cut, waiting for Marvel to have their day, and now it's their time to shine.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the YouTube community proudly presents Skype with Spyke with your host, Spyke Broad Shadow. Hey! I love you. Hey, stand in my fridge, I told you. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hi, I'm your host, Spyke Von Shadow. And today, I have another special guest and another special topic. Today, in the uproar of this new Civil War trailer that's been hitting the internet, social media, and everything, there's quite a big of an uproar, especially with a week and a half away to Batman v Superman. This whole Civil War trailer has created an uproar, not only in the YouTube, but the Facebook community as well. So we're going to talk about all those issues, and we're going to talk about the trailer that just aired. I'm going to be joined by my guest, once again, Rashaad Browns, from Universes Collide TV, Facebook group, and YouTube channel. So, let's welcome Rashaad Browns. Rashaad, thanks for joining us again.
How y'all doing? My name is Rashaad. How y'all doing? Glad to be here.
Hey, we're glad to have you back again.
Trailer.
Hey, and after the success of our last Skype with Spyke, we had to have you back, man. It was just too much excitement,
yeah.
too much awesomeness. We had to continue.
Man, we had to.
Like fire and ice. Like fire and ice. So today, to start our topic off today, we're talking about the Civil War trailer that just dropped. So before we get into that, I wanted to take an opportunity we didn't get to last time on Skype with Spyke. I wanted to talk to you about Universes Collide TV to start things off with. How you got a part of it and why you started to grow your YouTube channel.
Well, the reason why I decided to start the YouTube channel is because, I have a Facebook group, Universe Collide. And my Facebook group has been very successful, got 10K people. So I was just like, hey, if people love my Facebook, then I should make a YouTube so I can express more of myself, so I can entertain, people. Because I love to, make people happy. And, maybe some people are sad and they just need something to look at. And, hey, I'm their guy. Love to entertain.
There it is. And now, how did you get started with a Universes Collide Facebook group? How did you get all into that?
Well, it's a long, sad story. But all jokes aside, what happened was that I was in a DBZ group, and then, they say you can talk about anything. So I want to talk about Marvel and DC. So a lot of people criticize me, saying, you can't post Marvel in the Dragon Ball Z group, but that's not against the rules.
Yeah,
you can do that. And I was just like, you know what? Forget y'all. I'm making my own Facebook group.
There you go.
And that's when
Trailblazer right there, baby. Trailblazer. The original.
Exactly.
Before Portland even came out, baby, you were the original Trailblazer.
Exactly.
Hey, they ain't even trailblazing anymore, man. People in Oregon, people in Portland, they ain't even trailblazing anymore. Like that team ain't won a championship since whenever. However, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad to hear that. I think it's a really exciting and inspiring story. You breaking away from the DBZ thing and trying to branch out into other things, and then carving your own niche, carving your own mark on the world. I think that's really, really cool. That's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something that we didn't get to in our last video that I really wanted to get into today. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. So moving forward, let's get into this Civil War trailer. First of all, you can tell Team Iron Man. So, what did you think of the trailer?
Oh my God, the trailer was real. The hype for this is crazy. Oh my God, my favorite part was when Spider-Man took Captain America's shield. He was like, he took that shield with the superhero landing.
Maximum effort!
And then don't get me started with Ant-Man climbing on Hawkeye's arrow.
That was one of my favorite parts of the whole trailer.
Just like in the trailer, just like in the comics, just like it. They are going all out, and right now they're hot. People love it.
Now, one of the questions that I was going to ask you is, let's start with this whole Spider-Man thing. Like, what was your take on the whole Spider-Man suit?
I like the Spider-Man suit. I love it. Spider-Man suit, it's just like in the comic books, just like how it's supposed to look. And then, people complaining, he was too cartoon. Look, okay, that's how he's supposed to be. This has been the most accurate thing they have ever done. Accurate. So people who are complaining out there, stop complaining. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know, what y'all want.
Yeah, exactly. See, here's my take on things, okay? It's like this, right? Okay, we've had how many Spider-Man movies? 5 fucking Spider-Man movies. And on all these movies, everybody... 5. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 Spider-Man movies, and we still can't get them right. And then we have this grand Captain America Civil War trailer where we have the most realistic, when I mean by realistic, let me define this so that there's no confusion.
Yeah,
when I mean by realistic, I mean by most realistic to the comic books. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, those Spider-Man suits were okay. I'd give them like a B-, okay? This new Spider-Man suit is like an A-, dude. And the problem is, people are used to that big bubbly type suit that Spider-Man wears in the movies.
Yeah, exactly.
And now for the first time, we're getting more of a comic accurate Spider-Man. And people are losing their minds. And it's like, and then they're getting all butthurt about his eyes. Like, dude, that's how his eyes were in the comics.
Exactly. And they even explain that. They even explain and say that, they went into detail about the eyes and stuff like that. But, come on, people. What do y'all want else? Y'all complain that every movie they make are not based off the comics. And for once, they actually did it right. And they all are complaining. Like, there's no reason for y'all to complain. There's no reason to.
But you notice that when these things come out, they do this. They will get all up in an uproar about these things, man. So.
Exactly.
So already we're gonna take our first break. We'll be right back with Skype with Spyke. Especially when you talk as much as I do. Gotta stay hydrated, son.
Are you good?
Brought to you by breast milk. Not just for newborns anymore. And we're back. We're back here to Skype with Spyke with my very special guest, Rashaad Browns from Universes Collide TV Facebook group and YouTube channel. Welcome back, Rashaad.
Hey, glad to be back.
Okay, and like we were talking about before we went to the break, we're talking about this whole Civil War trailer. You know, all the controversy and conspiracy that's surrounding this whole thing. And especially the Spider-Man suit. So,
yeah.
One of the things, to start this next portion, one of the things I wanted to talk about was Thunderbolt Ross. Okay? In the beginning of the trailer, the team's sitting around, you know, you got Captain America, you got Black Widow, you got Tony, and they're sitting around this table, and Thunderbolt Ross is walking around. Thunderbolt Ross is from the Incredible Hulk movie, you know, and the rumor is that Red Hulk and Hulk are supposed to show up in this movie. Your thoughts?
Man, that would be an epic fight to see. Red Hulk versus Hulk. You know how long we waited to see this on the big screen? Oh my God. I cannot wait for this one.
I know.
This is going to be
I
great.
know. This is the stuff of legends, you know? I can't wait to see that. And I can't wait to see his transformation, dude. Him, and that big old mustache he's got, you know? You know?
Exactly. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that when he transformed to the Red Hulk, I thought he would keep the little mustache.
Oh, that'd be sweet, right? The big old fat. That'd be awesome. So, in this trailer, right, along with Thunderbolt Ross being there, okay, another big thing that's surrounding this whole trailer is the big meet-up, the big face-up between the two teams. You know, and the fact that, another thing I wanted to talk about real quick was Rhodey is dying in this movie. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think Tony or / Iron Man is gonna do in this whole thing after losing Rhodey?
I think after he loses his friend, he's gonna go crazy. I think he's gonna make a lot of rash decisions. I think he's gonna try to take out everybody, or he doesn't care who he hurt. He's really just gonna go all out. He's already a drinker, so you know, an alcoholic with a power suit. That's not a good combination.
Not at all. You know, and I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see more of that irrational side to Tony, and I think he's gonna make some decisions that he might live to regret. I think that's one of the things we're gonna see after that. You know. What did you think? What did you think about Black Panther being on screen, man? I thought he looked personally sweet, dude.
Black Panther, oh my God, he looked nice on that screen. I mean, just about him was so nice. The suit turned out great. You know, I cannot wait. And then like little action part too right in was epic.
Oh
I can't wait to see him on the big screen.
Like I thought the way that they did the whole Black Panther costume. I think that's one of the things about Civil War that we're really in for a treat with is how they're doing this whole trailer, how they're doing this whole movie, and Ant-Man looks better, Hawkeye even looks better. I think the whole team in general looks better for the most part. What is your take on that?
I mean, I agree. I think everyone looks nice. You know, so like the costumes are turning out great. They did a phenomenal job with it.
I agree.
They really did.
I agree. You know, another thing that I wanted to talk about, you know, something you and I were talking about earlier on in the day, this whole Scarlet Witch and Vision thing. Your thoughts? What are you thinking about that, huh?
The whole Scarlet Witch and Vision thing, I think it's kind of weird that, you know, they did say, and this is true, it's been confirmed, is that Vision and Scarlet Witch are going to have relations in the movie. And to me, I think that that's kind of weird, but, you know, especially in the comic books, because they had a kid together. Now,
I know, dude.
confuse
Wait,
everybody.
like that's just weird to me. Like, okay, this is something that's been on my mind that I gotta get out. Seriously, okay? This bitch is having sex with an android. A fucking android.
Well,
And then take it a step further. How can you have a baby with an android? Ah!
she actually made the kid. I think there's something about that she made the kid because of her powers. So yeah, I know. Don't stress yourself. It's gonna get worse.
Like, it doesn't make sense. How can an inorganic life form and an organic life form create a life form? Wonton tacos, bro! Wonton tacos!
Because basically Scarlet Witch's powers, I guess she can create life too. Because I guess that's the way her powers work too, I guess. Because they say that they created a baby. But a lot of people don't know her full extent of her power because it's still under question. That's what I read.
You know what you know who their baby's gonna be?
What?
Android 17. Android 17 and 18, that's where they fucking came from.
That would be fun. Just give him like a little cameo.
Yep, and then Dr. Jerome shows up and he's like, okay, like some Star Wars type shit where he's like, take the kids away. Like Scarlet Witch is like, oh, my kids, get them away. Dr. Jerome's like, and runs off with them, you know. So, like, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, that or some organic monster baby. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't understand it, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, there's no logic to it. There's no sense to it. So, let's move on past the weirdness, okay? The last thing, no, before we move on, one last thing. The only thing I can possibly think of is because Vision has one of those infinity gems. The only thing I can think of is that with the combination of her and his infinity gem and her magic shit, that somehow gives birth to some Android 17, 16 bullshit, whatever. You know? That's who it is. That's who their kid is. Android 16, you know, the one with the mohawk. Yeah. And he's got that green armor, right? And the black, you know?
Exactly.
Daddy! No, bitch. You're not my kid. I'm gonna nab you for child support. Fuck you, I'm out.
But another thing I wonder is Thanos going to be in the movie to take the Infinity Stone? Because he's gonna have to get that other Infinity Stone.
Yeah, he's going to. Now, how the hell he's gonna? Who knows? That might be the end of Civil War. This motherfucker shows up, grabs Vision by the throat, and then get out my glove, bitch.
Exactly.
3, 4.
And then I guess that's when Scarlet Witch. And I think that's when Scarlet Witch is going to use her power to bring Vision back to life. Because without the stone, Vision can't do it. Vision basically immobilized.
Yeah, he's fucking nothing but bitch mode. Like, you put that Infinity Gem in him and he's like fucking supercharged. Like the Chaos. See, you know what that shit reminds me of? That shit reminds me of the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic, man.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Like, who knows where that's going? I'm still trying to figure that out. So
To be honest, I really want to see Hulk versus Thor. I want to see that one. Thor and Iron Man.
Dude,
2.
I'm gonna cross my fingers for Thor and Hulk to be in this movie.
Yes, that would be World War III. I mean, a god versus like the unstoppable Hulk. He gets angry with rage. Oh my god! Especially Thor. He'd be like, "Thou, Fred Hulk, I will smite thee with my hammer." And then Hulk's like, "Puny God Thunder, kill Hulk, God Thunder." And then all of a sudden, he punched Thor in the face. And picks up the hammer.
Dude, what I would like to see is like all the heroes are fighting on this big battlefield, right? And then like Hulk and Thor are going back and forth, and then like they're all fighting like 4, 5, 8, 10 of them, whatever. And then like they come through, and then they just like clear the fucking battlefield. Just those two, just clear them all out, dude. See fucking Black Widow get hit with the fucking hammer. Seeing Black Panther get hit with like Hulk's elbow. While they're going back and forth. You know what I mean? Dude, that would be epic as fuck.
That would be epic. Oh man. And I have one more treat before we end it.
Okay.
And here's a fun fact for y'all. A fun fact about Black Panther. Did y'all know that Black Panther's claws are actually Antarctic vibranium, and that they can actually cut through any type of metal? So just in case y'all didn't know that, that's true.
So Antarctic vibranium is different than the rest of his suit, correct?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Damn. Wow.
And it can cut through any metal, any type of metal they can cut through.
That makes sense. That's why he would put it on his fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. See? That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I like having you on Skype with Spyke. You have these interesting, fun little facts that, like, people don't know. This when you hear it, it's like, damn, dude, that's cool as hell. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, and if you go to the Universes Collide TV Facebook group, you'll find interesting stuff like that every day. That's one of the reasons why I joined up. Because there's so many different times when you get these just interesting, fun facts about comics that you never knew. So, once again, I'd like to thank my guest, Rashaad Browns from Universes Collide TV Facebook group and YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us again today, Rashaad. It's been a pleasure, man.
Exactly. Thank you. Glad to be here. Can't wait to come back.
Hell yeah. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we can get you back for another round of Skype with Spyke.
Can't wait. Team Cap all the way.
Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Spyke Von Shadow. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this whole Civil War trailer? Who do you think's gonna win, Cap or Iron Man? Put your thoughts, feelings, questions, concerns down below. I'm Spyke Von Shadow. I'll see you next time, baby, on Skype with